Hi, I'm Arcadius Maximus. Welcome to the new Let's Play series where I play Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. We're going to be starting a new game. We're going to try out Years of Hell. Let's boldly go. Do you think Captain Janeway would approve of iced coffee? I don't know if they've ever mentioned iced coffee in any of the Star Trek shows.
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis. She puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
I'm going to try my best not to talk over the voice dialogue. Guess we got a little bit of cinematics to get through. And also pretty much the tutorial. Now, from what I understand, the tutorial is pretty much the demo that was released before. So I've played the demo before. I have played the tutorial as well. The thing is with this game, the choices you make matter. So I did want to restart and show the tutorial and all the decisions I make. Not sure if I'll be sticking to the ones I made in the demo and the tutorial I played before, but we'll see. But even if I make the same choices, I might fail the decisions I made. It's always up to chance. What just happened? Well, this looks like Years of Hell already. We lost all our deuterium already. That's rough. Now, one thing I do like about this game is that it moves at a pretty chill pace. You have cycles, which are pretty much days, and you can assign work, your crew to certain rooms, but you don't have like a time limit for those cycles. And nothing's like a speed round. You don't have to like get something done. You don't have a clock. Like there's no pause button because the game's not really moving fast. It moves when you're ready to move. So it's nice. I like that. Now let's see. We have to turn the power on. Oh, zooms in a lot. It's nice when you zoom out. Definitely looks like one of the panels. Okay, let's take a look. Tom Paris is already on the con. The Delta Quadrant? How could that happen? Well, we'll find out. Okay. Scan. Hey, we found deuterium. Let's just scan everything else while we're here. From what I've seen, the dev videos, the devs explain the game, you won't have a chance to get everything. Now, that is very similar to another kind of spacefaring game that I enjoy, FTL, Faster Than Light. Has kind of similar progression system. You have different sectors you fly through, solar systems you can visit. You're being chased by another fleet, so you don't have time to visit every location. Okay. We need deuterium. This has nothing. Guess we're going. So we do not have this available. We don't have our engineering office. Okay. Looks like we got fuel. Do we want to scan for life signs? It's a 100% chance to win. Success. All right. Let's go take a look. Got a few hotkeys here we're going to have to learn. All right. Transporter. Where is our transporter? So we need to collect some deuterium. Guess we're going to be flying out over here. Nothing to scan. Let's fly over. All right. Once again, we don't have an engineering office. Okay. All right. Let's start clearing out some rubble here. Suppose we just need to wait. And this is going to take how many cycles? I guess that happened right away. All right. Should we look for fuel? We can hold it. We can hold the resources here as well. You know what? Let's go to these two. We'll head to the array after. Do we want to risk it? You know, why not? Hey, we did it. All right. We don't have torpedoes. Okay. Now we can fly to the array. That's 3 cycles. Now, is there anything we can do in our system? Or sorry, in the ship before we fly away? Okay. Life support. We have energy. We can turn these on. Now, from what I understand, you need to turn on life support to a deck so your people can work on it. If you don't have life support, they can't reach it. Okay. Now, can we clear this in 3 days? 6. No. No, that needs to be repaired. Can we repair this? 2 cycles. Okay. That's good. Okay, well, we don't have any more people here to assign. We don't have any more work teams. So that's good. We'll get this fixed up. Okay, set course. Looks like en route that was repaired. We can assign some more work. Now, we only have a day or 1 cycle until we reach the array. We don't have a team available because they were repairing. We have to click on it to finish the work. Right. All right. Should we begin research? We have science points available. Now, another thing I remember seeing in a video, they say you won't be able to research everything. So you need to make your decisions, I guess, ahead of time. I think crew quarters are important. Everyone needs a room. Okay. That'll take 4 cycles. Okay, hopefully we don't need to do anything else in the meantime. Now we're at the array. All right. These are our heroes. Pilot, quick-witted. Okay. Different skills. That's your success chance. Okay. So not everyone has a skill appropriate. I wonder if they can still help. Like, for example, right now, they both have a chance to succeed. I don't know if that would even help by having him pair up. Right. Let's scan. Now, when you do use people, they get tired if you use them a lot, so we can't rely on Harry to do everything on this away mission. Alright, success. Skill values are reduced when they're fatigued. You can see here how many challenges we have. Now, they do have different rewards. You know what? Let's go for this one. I think we have a much better chance. All right. We don't want to push the envelope too hard. We may not win every time. A little bit of science. Okay. That sounds good. Critical success? We like the sound of that. we want deuterium? Or do we want science? No, I guess we can succeed with this. Otherwise, we're going to have a hard time. Even with Tom being fatigued here. We didn't get anywhere near that. We're on the opposite end here. Okay. Consequences. Okay, so we have two choices here. They have different rewards. Now, we can succeed with this one, no problem. Here, we won't be able to, but we'll get some resources. But right now, I think I'd rather get the fuel and, you know, success no matter what. Your choice has consequences. Okay, well, we're going to have to live with this decision. I feel like this is already different than the TV show. No critical success, unfortunately. Injury-free bonus, that sounds good. Oh, where is Tom? Main screen, turn on. Every time the screen turns on, I'm going to be reminded about all your base belonging to us. Right. I think in the show, B'Elanna is still, you know... Actually, I think she's with Harry Kim, isn't she? I think both of them are on the array. Hey, Tuvok recruited. All right. And they're getting along great already. Restore Deck 5 functionality. Okay. Let's continue with our tutorial. Yeah, we restored life support earlier. Okay. Now, we don't have a crew available because we did start here, so we do need to wait for those systems to be repaired. I guess in the meantime, we're going to travel around looking for resources. Now, fuel is full. We could get some more duranium. I suppose there's only one spot here, 6 cycles away. Okay. Ruined room has been fixed. Engineering office. Where are we? Did I go too far? Here we are. Okay. Let's assign our crew to repair. Right. Tuvok's telling us to go clear out the system. Let's do that. Additional work team. Awesome. Gotta fix that mess hall. Morale. Didn't mean to skip that too quick. Let me just go back and open that for you. Our deuterium is at max. Morale. So there are a few lose conditions in this, from what I understand. Pretty much your morale. If your morale goes to 0, pretty much game over. Your crew doesn't want to support you and it's mutiny. And then I believe there's a hull. I guess it's not shown here yet because we haven't gone into combat. But I think those are the two ways you lose. Your morale reaches 0 or your hull reaches 0. Okay. See if we can assign this mess hall to get cleaned up. Residential sections, yes. Alright, let's continue collecting those resources. Building rooms. Oh, we still need to have this cleared out. Okay. Do we have space? We have space. Still don't have our other systems repaired. It's going to be a little while. Okay, we didn't get everything, but we did get some. Okay. Now we are using some fuel. Two cycles away and 3 cycles away. Okay, well, I guess we'll go here. This one's 4. We'll head to this one. It's further away. Okay, we can eat. Alright, so this is pretty much telling you the difference. We want our people to be happy. It does require energy, though, and fuel. It's a lot of deuterium for all 50 crew. Can I assign our heroes yet? I guess not. Okay. This is 1 cycle away. Let's go back to the system in a moment. We do have another work crew available. You know what? Let's start clearing this out. Alright, another room cleared out. Now we can build here. We can't build this yet. Also, this room size you can see here on the side takes up 3 spots, whereas the emergency quarters takes up 2. So we're going to build the emergency quarters here. We have 50 crew that need, beds. Looks like the caretaker is trying to communicate with us. Main screen, turn on. It's you. I remember that voice, Captain. It's like it was yesterday. Move, zig, move, zig, move, zig. Okay, we have choices. I love how they have humanity in quotes. It's like a jello ooze creature. You know what? Let's let Balana talk. Let's give her a shot. Maybe that'll increase our reputation with her. She called him a jello. Success. Good job, Lana. Well, let's offer to help. We can't help. We've been cut off. Shout out to Miss Torres, getting valuable information there. Detective Tuvok. In the neighboring system. Okay. Learning how to use the sector map. Alright, hotkey number 3 down there. But I guess before we go, we arrived here. Let's go fill up on fuel. Ooh, we lost some because our storage is full. Okay. Max capacity. Thanks for the notification. That's how you open and close that. You got to click on that little piece, and then that opens that. Okay. So, let's see. We don't have any crew available. Let's go take a look at the sector. Let's press number 3 here. All right. Can we scroll around? Not really. Can't really adjust the screen much here. Okay. Well, this is where we're going, and it's 5 cycles away. This is blocked. Okay. Punch it. Hey, we got the crew quarters researched. Okay. We don't have... Oh, we do. Okay, well, we don't want to do that yet. We have the holodeck. We want an inspired workforce. Plasma torch. You know what? This is probably good to get now, because if we start clearing rooms without this, we're going to lose out on those bonus resources. Battery compartment seems important if fuel becomes an issue in the future. Let's see, what else do we have? We looked at crew right now. Let's see, science. Hydroponics bay. That seems important as well. We're going to be on a 70-year journey here. We need to grow our own food on site. XP for heroes and away missions. I feel like that one can wait. Hull reinforcement. I guess we'll see how we do in the combat. One thing I did want to talk about, want to mention FTL again compared to this game. So FTL, their combat system is more involved, where you can pause, you have all your different weapon systems, you can assign which parts of the enemy ship you're attacking. You can set like the energy of your shields or your ship engines so you can outmaneuver the enemy attacks. Whereas this game, from what I understand, you're the captain, so you just assign your crew to attack the ship in different ways. You give them orders pretty much. You're not manually targeting their ship because you're not the one at the weapon station. So it is a bit different game, and that's the part of the game I'm a little bit worried about. I don't know if me assigning orders and the combat going that way is going to work well in my favor. And I think there might be an auto-resolve feature for combat as well. So I guess I'll see how that works out. No, we're not going to look for this morale right now, and I guess we don't have any access to Borg tech since we're in the beginning of the game. So plasma torch it is. Let's begin that research. 14 cycles away. Okay, close the screen here in the bottom right. Let's go back to the sector since we have our crew unavailable. Okay, let's enter the ship again. This room is ready. Okay. Alright, we're going to be building a better crew quarter down here. We don't have people ready, so let's go back. Emergency quarters. Okay, great. Let's clear out another ruined room here. We'll start putting in the bigger rooms. Okay. We have arrived. I guess we'll start scanning. So right mouse button. We'll scan each of these. I guess you don't need to scan that one. Oh, this has science. Okay. Let's see. If you use WASD to move around, it's pretty slow compared to using the mouse to just drag with the right mouse button. Or the left mouse button, you can turn. Take different looks. I say that sun is actually kind of bright. And it gets more detailed as you zoom in. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to be able to zoom in on it like this. I guess I'm going inside it. This reminds me of early Windows Media Player days. Okay. Let's see. You can focus on the ship. Okay, that works. In case you ever get lost, press in your scroll button or your third mouse button there. Let's see. What do we have? Fuel's okay. Uranium, I guess we could use a little bit. We're supposed to go here. Let's go here first. We'll go a little further away. We'll get some of this, and then maybe we'll go visit that. Well, we don't have storage. Oh, unfortunately, I can't see this when I hover over. But I'm pretty sure our storage is 100 right now. Maybe that's something they can get fixed here. I would like to be able to see these when I mouse over them, and the menu drops down, but it's covered by this. Alright. Yeah, limit of 100 right now. Okay. Nothing new to reveal. Okay, people are still assigned. Let's go get some fuel. You know what? We'll probably reach this later if we need it. Okay, bedrooms are on their way. We have arrived. Let's continue. Let's get through this tutorial. A new lead. So Tom Paris and Chakotay are the ones we're looking for. But Tom Paris was with Kim when he went down. And I guess because Harry freed B'Elanna, he ended up leaving with B'Elanna and they got transported out. But then Tom got captured somehow. I guess it's because I picked them to free Bologna. That makes sense. Okay, do we want to do anything before we go down? Let's scan the planet. Okay, can we get anything else out of that? Oh, a success. All right. Okay, we got some more information. Okay, let's prepare. Main screen, turn on. It's you. All your base are belong to us. All right, Mr. Neelix. Thousands of times. Maybe 50 times. Compensation. Neelix recruited. All right, welcome aboard. Now, is there a way to look at all my heroes? Or do I have to wait until I unlock that? Now, I believe X here passes cycles if you want to stay in position and just let the day go by. We don't want to do that. We want to make the most of our time. So we need to rebuild Voyager. Our crew is assigned. I guess in the meantime, let's go get some more building materials here. Okay, this is ready. Okay, we have crew available. Still have crew that need rooms to sleep in, so let's go assign another crew here. And let's see. We do have heroes we can assign. I don't think I have access to a hero master screen yet. Let's assign some people. I guess not every room has a heroes option. And I guess not everyone can go to every room. Because they need to have a skill. Okay. I guess they're the same. We'll just assign Harry for now. I believe Neelix is probably better off in the mess hall. Right? For morale. That'll help out. So no one can work in the engineering office. Bridge doesn't require heroes. Science laboratory? Ah, perfect. Okay, we already assigned Bologna. I guess Harry Kim is better here than in the deflector. If we want research rate to be higher. I'm excited for this. Aero Shuttle Bay lets you, I believe, trade, which is interesting. Okay. I guess our weapon systems aren't online. Same with our shields, so let's not worry about that anymore. Okay. Not a great roll, but we'll take it. Let's go get some fuel. Actually, you know what? Let's Let's go get some science. This one is harder to do. You know what? Let's risk it. All right, we did it. Got the full 40. Okay, let's see what this is. Communications. C for communications. Tomato soup. Amazing. Delicious. All right, let's go meet the Kazon. Let's ask for more information. Why wouldn't we ask for more? Okay. I guess we need to return here. Do we want to get deuterium before we go? You know what? Let's go. We'll get some resources here. There's nothing else on this side of the system, right? We'll pick up these two, and then we'll head over here after. So let's go. Okay, we're not going to risk it. We can only hold 100 anyway. Okay, we're full. Okay, we researched the plasma torch. That's good. I believe we want to do the hydroponics bay next. Let's see, would that be under science? It is. Okay, let's begin that. Close and close. And we still don't have rooms ready. Let's return to the system. Okay, we traveled. Room has been repaired. Do we want to build another crew quarter? Yes, we do. Okay. Ooh, do we want to risk it? Do we want more than 400? You know what? I don't think we do. We'll take this for now. There's more fuel over here. We'll get this before we leave. Let's head over here. Okay. Quarters almost done. You know what? We have a room up here we can build. Let's put emergency quarters together up here. Okay. All right. Send an away team. So I guess Neelix is default going. We can see here the challenges. Okay. So I guess we're going to need Tuvok. Especially for that first challenge. Looks like he's the only one who will be able to do anything about it. And with him, we fill up all the roles. So I guess we can get someone in for a support role. Looks like Harry is level 2. Let's send Balana so we don't have our people fall too far behind. Looks like she's got a higher, what is that, engineering skill than Neelix here. And she's got higher science than Tuvok, so that's good. If I'm remembering correctly, doesn't Captain Janeway go down in the show? Okay. Ah, we don't have a survivalist. I guess that would have been Harry? No. Okay. Well, hopefully Tuvok here can complete this. Good luck, Tuvok. Ah, failure. Okay. So Tuvok is tired. I trust you, Alana. I have faith in your abilities. All right, success. All right, we got some resources. Okay, she is fatigued, so we're going to pass on her next. All right, looks like Neelix here has the best chance and the best rewards. So we're going to go with Neelix. Good luck, Neelix. All right, success. You know what? 200 morale is good. Okay. Well, he's fatigued, so it's going to be hard to do. And we'd get 100 rewards here. I think it's better that we maybe get success here, and we can have Neelix help us, even though he's fatigued. But it greatly increases our chance here, right? We have one more skill check after, which we're not going to be using Neelix for if he's going to be extra fatigued. I guess it's going to be up to Tuvok, maybe Tuvok and B'Elanna. Still had success, but unfortunately it wasn't a critical success. Don't get them all the time, but we'll keep trying. Still got some resources. You can see here the risk levels in the tutorial that they're showing us. We'll see. Injuries or even fatalities. We gotta watch out for that. I guess they're all the same risk level. So this is what, 9-point difference? This is a lot higher. This is our best chance here, Tuvok. Well, we'll get some fuel and some building materials, hopefully. And unfortunately, no one here can help you. Your choice has consequences. You know what? They probably don't like us if we're attacking them. We'll see. Still no critical success. Injury-free bonus, though. That's great. They're all level 2 now. All right. Did we get another teammate? You lied and endangered my crew. All right, Tuvok, solutions oriented. I love it. Okay, I guess let's ask about them. We'll get some excuse me, we'll get some information. Maybe we can use it later. can start researching. Aren't we researching something else right now? I guess we'll do this. Okay, so that's paused. No problem. Okay. We have to repair sickbay. We don't have crew available. 5 cycles, 4 cycles. I guess we're going to be waiting. Let's go take a look at the system. You know what? Let's head over here. We'll fly over. We're not going to go and collect these resources, though. Not right away. I guess we're going to just wait for the cycles to pass. Okay. Looks like we have progressed. Okay. Still can't repair that. We need crew available. Let's see. Where is our engineering office? No. Science laboratory. Here we are. Okay, looks like this resumes automatically. That's good to know. I was a little bit worried we were going to have to turn that on. Okay, let's see. 2 days, 1 day. Okay, let's pass a day. All right. This crew quarters has been cleared out. We're still short by 6. Now, this will finish, and that'll fix that problem for us. That's good. So we have a crew available. Let's see, sick bay, tech tree, repair and activate the workshop. What's going to take longer? This is 3 cycles. This is also 3. Okay, well, we'll start with the workshop then. Let's wait a day. Okay, crew quarters are done. Now our morale is going up. That's good. We have crew available here to work. Let's go clear up sick bay. Still have some geranium available. Let's pass a cycle or 2. And maybe we'll go take a look here. 344? Or do we want to get close to 500? You know what? Let's get the 344 now. Hopefully all of it. Okay, great. Close to that 1,000. Now we are going to have to go here. I believe that's where our mission is. Okay. Mess hall, main engineering, science laboratory. Oh, crafting time. Okay, you know what? Let's add you here. We don't need you in main engineering right now, do we? This is warp core repair rate. We don't need to repair this right now, do we? Okay, should we start working on clearing out some more rooms? I guess this one. We'll start clearing out this room. We're going to need to put in a cargo bay, I believe. Maybe a hydroponics bay soon. We don't have any food. Okay. Let's return to the system. Alright. Sick bay is ready. We get our EMH back on. The doctor. Okay. We need to explore the tech tree. I guess we'll just take a moment to look through that. We are researching our tech, right? Let's see. Science laboratory, 3 cycles remaining. Okay. Now we have a crew ready. Let's repair our shields. That seems important. Notification. New tutorial entry discovered. Right. Okay. Crews are assigned. Now we've explored this system. So we just need to wait for that amplifier to be built. So let's pass a day. We are working on that, right? In the workshop. 1 cycle remaining. Okay. All right. That is done. Let's see. What else is ready? I believe we cleared out a room. Or we built the emergency quarters. Let's go clear out another room. We have people available. Okay. One cycle remaining for that. All right. Let's proceed with our mission. We'll see if we can finish this tutorial. So Kess is going down no matter what. We have 5 challenges here on the left side. Recommended traits, Ocampa. Well, no one else is going to fill that. Looks like we should get an engineer. Spalana fits that. And then looks like Tuvok here. Okay. Hopefully the 2 of them get along. More Kazon. Well, hopefully Tuvok does better this time. Wow, these are really hard to get to. Okay. We can get some resources here, but the chance of this is really low. And here we don't get any resources, but the chance is much higher. Now, looks like for the next challenge, it's going to be pretty much just Balana. I didn't bring anyone to do any science here. So I guess we'll go with Tuvok. But you know what? Tuvok's probably going to have to do the next 2 or 3 after there, so I guess we'll try our best with Kess. See what happens. Ooh, that's close. Some even start to count along. Okay, well, it didn't work amazingly well, I guess, but we didn't lose anything besides Kess being fatigued. Okay, you do have some science, but I wasn't really thinking this was going to be your strong suit. Okay. No risk, really, but we're going to succeed no matter what. These ones don't have a critical chance unless I use both of them, but I don't want them to be fatigued, so we'll go with Balana here. Just regular success. Still good. Still good. Who doesn't like regular success? Alright, we got 10 science. Right, we get some morale. Pretty much slight chance of critical success here, to be honest. Do we really want science? And I don't think we're gonna succeed there. let's just get Kess to do this, and looks like the next one will probably be Tuvok anyway, so we don't want him to be tired. Let's confirm. Come on, critical success. Ah, so close. Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon. My man. You know, he doesn't know that Tuvok is Starfleet unless he's wearing the uniform. Right? He didn't beam on the bridge. He wasn't there for that. It'd be funny if he pulled a gun on Tuvok, was like, I knew it. Okay. This is why we didn't want you being tired. We might get a little bit of rewards here. Hopefully we get that critical success. Regular success is still good. We'll take it. We are playing on Year of Hell, or Years of Hell. We'll see how many we get through. Okay, we got some resources. Probably going to need that for the hydroponics bay. Okay. Looks like we brought you for a good reason, but over here, we'll be able to hopefully get a critical success, and we'll get some rewards. Now, Tuvok's fatigued, but, you know, it's the last check we need to do, so I'm not too worried. And a great critical success? Awesome. Hey, look, even more science. I'm pretty sure in the show it's Chakotay and Paris that are leaving. I don't know if Tuvok's there, but I remember, I think Paris saves Chakotay's life. That's how they kind of become good friends and they mend that bridge. Hey, we almost made it to level 3 for a few people. Kess is level 2. That's great. Alright, we got injury-free bonus. We got a critical success. That's always good for bonus XP. And we got a new crew member, Chakotay. And I guess Paris is back? Alright, Paris is back at the helm. Straight to the point, B'Elanna. Okay, let's ask the optional stuff. I guess we'll find out about the caretaker. That's the most important thing. Let's ask. Detective Tuvok. Okay, well, I guess we don't have any more optional questions to ask Chakotay. Yeah, head down to sickbay. You think they would check them when they come back, but no, they have to have a conversation first. Alright, guess we have to repair our shields and weapons. Is that what Tuvok suggests? I guess that's what Blana also suggests. Shields first, then phasers. Okay, well, we are working on shield generator, which I guess we finished not too long ago. Okay. Our crew is working. We don't have people available. We got 3 cycles to wait and 4 cycles here. Let's take a look at the system. Now, I believe we're done here. I think I can take a look at the original sector. Let's head back there. We rescued our people. I think we should go back to the array now. Okay. We researched hydroponics. Now, should we research something else? I think I'm going to pass on the field studies. I'm not worried about our heroes getting more XP. I feel like as long as they're doing a good job, I don't need to worry about their skills. Maybe I'll change my mind in another playthrough, but I feel like field studies is something I'm going to pass on. Let's take a look at engineering again. Small battery compartment. That's available for crew. Morale threshold bonuses are increased by 20%. I'm not too worried about that. That can wait, I don't think. Maybe hull integrity? I guess if we're going to be playing on Year of Hell, I do need to worry about that. So let's beef up our ship a little bit. Okay. So we are flying. And cycles passed. Room has been built. Let's see. We're going to leave this alone. We're not going to put a room in there. We need to worry about weapons. Let's get phasers repaired. Okay. Back to the system. Another cycle's passed. That room's repaired. Okay, torpedoes. Now, we did get our people back. Let's go take a look. Alright. Tom has a crafting time. Let's put him in here, and we'll put Lana back in. Do I have Harry? I have Harry in the science lab. Can I replace you with anyone? Oh, the doctor. Or Kess? Okay, hold on. Engineering office? No. Sick bay. Okay. Let's put the doctor in sick bay. Let's put... You know what? I guess we'll leave you in here. Mess hall. Phaser. I guess we'll have to wait for these to be built. Okay. Let's go get some fuel, I suppose. Let's go there, and give me a moment. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm going to enter the ship. This is done. Now that we're back, we can assign... Ah, perfect. Chakotay is available. Just says increase the rate of fire. I guess it doesn't matter which one of them are in here. This is 2 cycles. Okay, what else needs to be repaired? Just the launch bay for the torpedoes, which we are working on. I guess we can assign someone here. Wow, Tuvok, 56% to room efficiency. Now, you're in the transporter room. What do you do here? 3% to hero skills and away mission. Excuse me. Okay, well, I guess we'll put you on the shield generator for now. Are you the only one who can work here? No. Okay, we have people available. Tom Paris, you're in the workshop. We don't need you in the workshop right now since we're not making any items. So I guess we can have you jump out of there. Okay, so we do have a crew member available. I guess we could build a room here. We can start a hydroponics bay and have real food. Or, what else can we build? This is a 3 big room. I guess this stuff is locked. Phaser control room. Get more phasers. So, cargo bay. I feel like this is something we're going to need in the near future, but I think we'll start with our food production. So, let's go with hydroponics bay. Okay. Hopefully we don't regret these decisions. Okay. We have space for most of this, and we might not succeed fully to get all the resources anyway. Let's see what we do get. Hey, we did get most of them. Okay. Alright, so we do get these side missions, and I guess if we don't do the task, then maybe we lose out on some, I'm assuming, morale. We take a morale hit if we agree to do this and then fail. I guess 30 cycles to accomplish building a cargo bay. Okay, well, we don't have crew available, and we don't actually need more deuterium. But I suppose if we're going to be burning time, we'll have to fly to one of these. How much time do we need to do the work? 1 cycle, 4 cycles, and then I guess the torpedo one is the last one. So we're not going to fly too far. Let's go over here to... Oh, you know what? The array is 2 cycles away. Let's just fly to the array. We'll save our fuel. We'll pick up some fuel maybe on the way out. Okay, that is repaired. Tuvok says we're ready for battle. A test run. Why not? Tom Paris says he doesn't need it, but you know what? Everyone else does. I think I could use it. Chakotay stepping up. Chakotay and Blana unavailable. Okay, good to know. Alright, our first combat encounter. So I guess because those heroes have left to pilot the other ship, they're not available. We can't surrender or use cloaking. And I guess we could start combat without selecting a hero. Instant shield recharge? That sounds impressive. I don't know what Maquis maneuver does, but I guess we can see those when we put them in. Brief window of invulnerability. That sounds pretty good. Let's see what everyone else has. Some phaser fire. What about you, Neelix? Oh, look at that. Reduces their cooldown. Resets it to 4 seconds. That's a pretty big difference from 26. But then that takes 30 seconds. What about shield hacking? 19-second cooldown? Okay, let's go with Team Starfleet. I guess we don't have anyone else here we can put in. Okay, fire torpedoes manually. Have to keep an eye on what that hotkey is. Our commands are in the corner of the screen, down here in the bottom right, and then we can see our ship stats in the left, top left here, their ship stats in the top right, and then we have our orders that appear in the middle once we open it.
What are your orders, Captain?
Combat is paused. Awesome. Okay. Attack or defend. I guess we'll defend or attack here. Fleeing. We're not going to do that in this simulation here. Surrender. Repair. Okay. Well, we're going to attack. Let's go attack their shields.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Attack left. Okay. Toggle pause. So can we toggle that? Okay. Space is how you pause in combat here. I guess with the mouse the right mouse button, we can move the camera around a little bit. Okay. Hero abilities. We got blue and white
Ability
countdowns.
ready, Captain.
Okay. Now, looks like that changed because they're in range. So they're in range. Do we want Tuvok to fire? You can see here, this is where we are according to their shields. And this is where they are according to our shields. Okay. I guess we'll hack their shields. And then
Ability
we're
ready,
going
Captain.
to
Enemy
shoot
ability
you.
ready, Captain.
And we don't need to worry about, I guess, their weapons. We'll dodge. T-box ready soon. Let's continue attacking those
Ability ready,
shields.
Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We got a dodge. Look at that fancy flying. Health status 59%. Acceptable performance. High praise by Tuvok. Okay, we are going to the array. Okay, let's return later. Let's hold on. Let's take a look inside our ship. We have a crew member ready. What do we want them to work on? We can build something here. What can we build? Sick bay? No. Holodeck? No. Engineering office? No. Cargo bay? Cargo bay is too big. Science laboratory? No, we don't need another science laboratory. I guess we don't need any of this stuff. We could put a shield generator up here. Wow, some of these rooms are huge. Energy dissipator control room. Look at that. 5 by 2? Wow. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about putting anything in there at the moment. Do we have anything we can repair? Ah, we have a ruined room here. Let's start cleaning that up. Okay, crew members assigned. Looks like our hull reinforcement is still being worked on. Okay. Ah, this is our crew list. Okay. Available crew of 4, assigned crew, ex-Borg, total crew. We got regeneration alcoves that we're going to need in the future. We got officer quarters, crew quarters, emergency quarters, quarterless crew. Okay, well, we don't have any quarterless crew. We have 0 work teams available. Okay. Ah, here is our hero list. Looks like we're missing a lot of heroes here. They're undiscovered. I wonder if there's more than this. Ah, it looks like we can actually send Captain Janeway herself down. And the Doctor is already level 3? Chakotay, level 1, unfortunately. Have to get our captain here and our survivalist. Are you the only survivalist? Quick-witted, Vulcan. Okay, I'm guessing Chakotay was that survivalist that we could have had if we didn't rescue B'Elanna from the array earlier. Okay, and combat information here as well. Okay. I guess we'll check on those screens in the future. We'll see how much they change once we improve our situation, if we ever do. Okay, our crew is assigned. Let's go to the array. Let's proceed with our mission. Is that the Kazon? Oh, they have a big ship there too. Okay, main screen, turn on. All your base, your base. All your base, your base. Okay, we have a support ship. Main screen, turn on. Someone set us up the bomb. Looks like we're fighting. Red alert. Okay, we have the Maquis Raiders supporting us. They changed the name. What was it, the Valjean earlier? He's on carrier. 2 support vessels. Okay. Looks like we can see what Chakotay and Lana have. Let's take a look. Okay, Chakotay increases rotation speed and boosts weapon damage output. That's pretty good. What does Balana do? Recharges our shields. That's pretty good. I guess we'll switch Balana with Harry Kim here. So let's see. Let's move our people around. I think we're going to go with maybe Chakotay here. Rotation speed and weapon damage output. Tuvok also does more damage. We'll be able to recharge our shields. Hopefully Chakotay's abilities here will keep us alive a little bit longer with that rotation speed. Okay. I guess in the future you can use cloaking at some point if you get a cloak drive to avoid combat. Or maybe you can just start it out invisible. Not really sure if they make cloaking part of combat or just like an escape route. Or I guess you could surrender, maybe negotiate. Well, let's see how we do. Hopefully we can get Chakotay some experience, but I'm not sure if you get experience from these combat, ship combat ones. We'll see.
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay, so the game is paused as you give out orders. I love that. Let's see, we have our ally next to us. Looks like 3 ships here. And I guess we press tab to cycle through our targets. So should we work on the big one first? I guess it's closest. They have a lot of shields here, 144. These smaller ones have 60. Okay. Big decision, big decision. The smaller ones have 60. Looks like they... I guess we can target their weapons? Yeah, let's target their weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Okay.
Ability ready, Captain.
Let's use Chakotay here.
Ability.
Looks like we can fire torpedoes manually if we need to. Now we want to make sure that we are
Enemy
in...
shields
I'm just going to
destroyed,
pause
Captain.
this. That we're kind of in the area here where there aren't any shields. Let's fire. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Okay. Let's see. One of our shield sides is dangerously low. Okay, so let's... I guess we'll have to defend ourselves. Looks like we need to defend our aft.
Moving to defend the aft, Captain.
And let's turn on our shields. We got Balana for that. Let's see. Should we worry about this support vessel? Let's just tab through real quick. You can see their shields are low compared to the other two, so we'll keep firing on them. And because we recharged our own shields, I think we're going to go back to attacking. Let's see if we can attack their weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Out of range.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Gotta keep an eye on our shields. We got Balana ready. See, our Maquis Raider ally here is not doing so well. You know what? I think it's time we focus on the big
Ability
ship.
ready, Captain.
Phase on carrier.
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, Balana, let's regenerate our shields. Let's
Ability
use
ready,
Chakotay's ability. Let's use Tuvok's and victory. Alright, didn't have to shoot a shield. Combat result, fled. Now, I'm hoping that means the enemy fled, and not us fleeing. Let's proceed. Did say victory. I do think I'm going to struggle with the combat portion of this game a little bit. Alright, Chakotay made it out alive with his crew. We lost their ship, though. Alright, took out your ship, Jabin. Oh, I guess he's fleeing. We didn't take him out, but he surrendered in a way by leaving. Okay. Do we want to blame him for what happened to the Akampa? I feel like he already knows that. Maybe he can let go. You know what? I don't think I want to blame him. I feel like he already knows that if he's been working on, trying to save them. Let's just see if he can send us home. Maybe we have a better chance of going home if we don't offend him. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Now, I believe these are highlighted because this is going to be a consequence to our actions. So, do we want to try to get home? Let's try to get home. Let's see what happens. %60 chance. Now, are we going to offend Chakotay? Are we going to ruin our reputation with him? You know what? Let's try to get home. Let's see what happens. 60% chance? I wonder if this means Chakotay is going to try to leave us. Success! Will I make it back home? Oh, it worked. Oh, did we just arrest them? I guess with the Maquis on board, I guess they're going to be going to prison, and I guess Neelix and Kess are just along for the ride now into the Alpha Quadrant. I can see why Chakotay's pissed. I honestly didn't think that would work. You know what? Our mission was to arrest the Maquis. Why not? I'm honestly surprised that we succeeded on getting home. Wow. You sicken me, Janeway. What's the better choice? Reminding Harry Kim that he's always going to be an ensign, or personal feelings must be set aside? Let's remind him that he's an ensign. That's why he never gets promoted. Well, I mean, Tom Paris did technically help us. How far away is Earth from, like, DS9 and the Badlands where they started? So I think it'd be kind of surprising for them to just show up at Earth. Alright, well, I guess that's the quickest run. I didn't think it was going to happen like that. But I guess we'll be restarting. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. That was a quick run. I wasn't expecting that to be over so quick. But tune in next time. We'll start the journey again, and we'll see if we can actually go through the Delta Quadrant. And, well, we won't be making the same decisions. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next time. Have a great one, everybody.